Every year, we see new SUVs hit the market, but this one might just change what we expect from a family SUV in 2026. The moment you step inside, the cabin feels more like a modern lounge than a mid-size Ford, and the tech features aren't just upgraded, they're on a completely different level. And here's the surprising part, despite all the new improvements, the pricing may not be what you think. So what exactly makes the 2026 Ford Explorer stand out this much, and where does it still fall short? Let's dig in and see if this new model truly lives up to the hype. The 2026 Ford Explorer arrives at a moment when the mid-size SUV segment is more competitive than ever, and Ford knows it. For decades, the Explorer has been one of the brand's core family SUVs, built for buyers who want space, comfort, and everyday usability without stepping into luxury pricing. This new generation aims to push that reputation even further, blending a cleaner design, a more refined cabin, and updated tech that Ford believes will redefine what a mainstream SUV should feel like. But what really makes this launch interesting is how the Explorer positions itself against newer rivals that have been raising the bar on interior quality and in-car tech. Ford claims they've made the biggest upgrades in years, but how much of that holds up once you take a closer look? In a moment, we'll break down the features, changes, and surprises that matter most. Once you start exploring the 2026 Ford Explorer, the upgrades become impossible to miss. The cabin feels wider and more open, with cleaner lines, softer materials, and a massive touchscreen that finally brings Ford's interface up to modern expectations. On the road, the improved suspension and quieter cabin make daily driving feel smoother, while the updated powertrain delivers enough punch for highway merging without sounding strained. But it's not perfect. Some features that competitors now offer standard still sit behind optional packages here. And as refined as the tech feels, a few quirks remain. The real question is whether these improvements justify the price jump, and that part gets interesting in the next section. And this is where things get really surprising. In real-world driving, the Explorer performs better than expected, especially on rougher roads, where the updated damping keeps the ride stable and controlled. The steering feels more responsive, and the cabin stays impressively quiet even at higher speeds. But during final tests, the Explorer delivered a twist. While its comfort and tech easily compete with the newest rivals, its fuel efficiency and third-row usability still fall slightly behind the segment leaders. It's a moment that shifts the entire perspective, because the Explorer proves it can stand toe-to-toe with the best, yet reminds you it's not perfect. So where does that leave the 2026 model, and who should actually buy it? That brings us straight to the final verdict. In the end, the 2026 Ford Explorer is a strong step forward, delivering major upgrades in comfort, interior quality, and everyday drivability. If you prioritize a refined cabin, user-friendly tech, and a smooth ride, this model fits perfectly, especially for families who want a practical, modern SUV without jumping into luxury brands. On the downside, fuel economy and third-row space still lag behind some competitors, making it less ideal for large families or long-distance travelers. But in today's US market, where buyers want value without compromise, the Explorer positions itself as one of the most balanced new SUVs of the year. So what do you think? Did Ford do enough to make this the segment leader again? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us which car you want reviewed next.